In response to last Thursday evening's bombshell report from the Wall Street Journal about the lovely birthday message that Donald Trump wrote to Jeffrey Epstein many years ago, Donald Trump is, of course, threatening to sue every single person involved with the story, including Wall Street Journal owner Rupert Murdoch, who, as we all know, also owns Fox News. Trump was so pissed off about this reporting that he got on Truth Social and he said, President Trump, referring to himself in the third person, that's totally normal, right? Has already beaten George Stephanopoulos /ABC, 60 Minutes /CBS, and others, and looks forward to suing and holding accountable the once great Wall Street Journal. And then, of course, a few hours later, he says, I look forward to getting Rupert Murdoch to testify in my lawsuit against him and his pile of garbage newspaper, the Wall Street Journal. That will be an interesting experience. Oh, yes, it will, buddy. You see, Donald Trump has faced defamation trials in the past, obviously E. Jean Carroll. And what's real fun about that is that the burden of proof is not on the person being sued. The burden of proof is on the person suing. You have to prove that what this individual said was false and that they knew it was false and should have known better before they went to print with it. Especially considering that Trump is a public official, the burden on Trump is far higher than the burden on the Wall Street Journal. So Trump, being the one filing the lawsuit, would have to be in court. And Fox lawyers, or I should say Wall Street Journal Rupert Murdoch's lawyers, would probably call him to the stand. And on the stand, under oath, Donald Trump would have to go into explicitly vivid detail about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, darn it, buddy. You didn't think about that now, did you? No, what you were doing was thinking about all of the other networks that have, of course, bowed down to you, given you ridiculous settlements that you didn't deserve in cases that these outlets easily could have won if any one of them had had a fucking backbone. But they didn't, so they settled with you. Maybe Rupert Murdoch does the same. Or maybe Rupert Murdoch, of all people, has to be the one to step up and show the rest of the media outlets, hey, this is how you fight. I mean, that seems a little ironic, right? But maybe Rupert Murdoch, of all people, will be the one to save American media. Wouldn't that be the biggest irony we've ever seen as a country? But Rupert, Wall Street Journal, lawyers that are going to be handling this, if assuming Trump actually files the lawsuit, take him to court. Go all the way with this. Do it. Because regardless of what he asks for in a lawsuit, which is going to be some ridiculously stupid amount of money, the jury's not going to give him that much even if he wins. Okay? Understand that. So even if you lose, yeah, you're going to have to pay millions, but you're not going to pay billions. You're not even going to pay hundreds of millions. You're going to pay enough to where you can handle it and not even notice the money's gone. If you lose, which you will not lose. And at the same time, you can get this cretin on the stand and force him to go into detail about his relationship with Epstein so that we may finally get some answers to something. Like, this is literally a win-win for you. Okay? Do not back down. Do not settle. Make him file the suit and make him bring his presidential fat swollen ass into court and testify about that relationship. If you've ever wondered how scammers get your phone number or why your inbox is flooded with spam, this is why. There are companies called data brokers that sell your data. They do it without your consent, and they make billions of dollars selling it to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And while they're legally required to remove your info if you ask, they make the process confusing and hard on purpose. That is why I recommend today's video sponsor, Aura, to my family and friends. They take care of the hard part, automatically removing your info from these sites and keeping it off. Aura is all-in-one digital security. You may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like locking the front door but leaving the back door open. Aura gives you alerts if your personal info is found anywhere on the dark web. They have real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure. They also offer a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and so much more. They have US-based support available around the clock if anything at all goes wrong. And if anything does happen, Aura includes $5 million in identity theft insurance protection. And they have US fraud experts ready to help 24/7. It's one app with every layer of protection. I don't want to leave myself vulnerable online, and you shouldn't either. And that's why I personally use Aura. And you can try it for yourself. Go to aura.com/Farron to try 14 days for free. That's enough time for Aura to start scrubbing your personal info off these data broker sites without you having to lift a finger.